हम इंसान हमेशा किसी और की जिंदगी चुरा के जीना चाहते हैं, ये फितरत है हमारी, और मैं तो हूँ ही चोर।
मुझसे ही आज मुझको मिला दे, देखूं आदतों में तू है कि नहीं।
Hi, this is Vikramjit Singh and you're watching us on T-Series official YouTube channel. To know more about our film Roy, subscribe to youtube.com/T-Series. The first draft of the script on the 5th of... I completed it on the 5th of Feb 2010. So 5 years, 8 days later, we'll be releasing it. Roy happened just as... I mean, when I started writing the script, it was like any other process that I have with any other story of mine. An idea comes in your head, you swim with it for about a couple months. If it still stays with you, then it's a good enough idea. And somewhere I always want to write it. Like when I had a concept note of it, it's a very, very simple one. But then something about it was like, man, I do want to make this movie. There was something in the idea which was really strong, I thought, back in the day. And that's how it happened actually. So I wrote it. I gave it to Ranbir Kapoor first. He's the first guy to get on board. After that, I met Arjun because I thought Arjun would be perfect for the part of Kabir Grewal. And then Jackie happened late. That was in 2013, I think I met Jackie. When things got organized with her. Roy plays the character of a thief. He's not your usual James Bond kind of thief. He's more philosophical in his approach. He's a very intense, brooding guy. And damn interesting part here. I mean, I think Ranbir's done a fantastic job at it. He's never done something like this. It's a full-on man part. And I think he's done it beautifully. Yeah. Have you seen the promos? You have seen it. Did you like the way Ranbir looked at it?
Yeah.
Kabir was actually like just an extension of me somewhere where I tried to write it. You know, the thing with writers is that you actually get on only what your personal experiences are. Whatever you write will be a very personal statement about you, you know. So for me, writing Kabir was a lot of fun firstly, you know. Obviously it's fictionalized. All of Kabir is not me. That's for certain. But yeah, there are parts of Kabir and his emotional journey which I connect with a lot. The entire journey the man goes through in the movie is something that in various different points in my life I have felt, you know. And I think somewhere there the idea came and said, listen, let's just make this movie because I felt very close with Kabir. I think Kabir is a damn honest, cool character. If you ask me truthfully, Kabir is my favorite character in the film. You know, more than Roy as well. Aisha, Tia, see, they are both lovely parts. You know, I think Jackie's done both of them damn beautifully. I've heard Jackie in her interviews as well when she said Aisha's more like her. Tia's like a constructed performance where we had to construct Tia. I know nobody like Tia in this universe. I know nobody like her. But I do know a bunch of Aishas. I know a couple of them at least. And Jackie's done it really well. She was perfect for the part. Bhushan ji, I met him for the first time. Not the first time, second time actually, when it was pretty much he had told me I will produce your movie. And we had a deal between men where I said, sir, you will not interfere in the movie I make. And Bhushan ji said that you will not interfere in the music I provide you. I was a bit skeptical getting to that deal because I was still worried as to how my music would be. I'm a massive music lover. Bollywood songs are my life. And so Bhushan ji jammed with me on the music. He took 3-4 narrations. He took all his references from me, what I was thinking about the song, what is the idea that I had to shoot in it and everything, how it kind of fit into the story. And then he went and got us, he went and sourced these tracks. I remember like we used to be doing our prep work downstairs. Vicky come up, used to make me hear a track and used to see my reaction to it. Sometimes I reacted nicely, sometimes I didn't. But then he stuck the course. He was very sure about the music that he had. And at the end of it, I love my music. I mean, like I said, Yara Ray and Suraj Dubha, two of my favorite songs ever. Tu Hai Ki Nahi is lovely. Chittiya Kalaya is lovely as well. You know, I actually enjoyed Chittiya Kalaya a whole lot, right? And the first time I heard it, I was like, that can't fit into my movie. But now I love Chittiya Kalaya. So I think the music's great. It fits in really nicely into the movie and it's a hit. Suraj was a lot of fun. I had an idea as to what I wanted to do with the song because like most songs in the movie, it's all part of the narrative and the story. So shooting in Langkawi in that beautiful Mustang that we had was lovely. Ahmed did a super duper job with the party sequence that we shot. The rest was fairly simple. There was another day at work. Tu Hai Ki Nahi was a toughie. The day we planned to shoot Tu Hai Ki Nahi, we had really bad weather. You know, so it was a stop-start day. We had a 12-hour day organized, but I think at the end of it, we ended up shooting for about 18 hours that day. Just because it was raining and we had to stop shooting. Plus, when you're shooting a bike song or anything, even if you're shooting a car song with all your low loaders and your rigs and also, it becomes a pretty cumbersome shoot. But as I said, everything in this movie was a lot of fun to do. There was a lot of hard work in it, but it's all well worth it. It's looking great. And the song was a fun one. Yeah. Shooting with Ranbir was spectacular. I mean, Ranbir is the most professional guy you'll ever meet in your life. Yeah. He's one of those kids who's he knows cinema really well. He makes your job as director a lot easier. Also harder because he'll also ask you questions which are really smart, which most other actors would never think about and will not ask you. So Ranbir has a film brain which is a lovely brain, and shooting with him was very simple. Once you convey what the scene is, the requirement of the scene, thorough professional. Yeah. You come on set, sit in a corner, wait till the chills are like, if we have another setup, he won't go back to his van. Shanti guy, good man, beautiful, mad man. Arjun's process is very different from Ranbir's. I mean, that for me as a director, this first film taught me that. Like, every actor has their separate processes. Ranbir's the kind of guy who's kind of prepared for his part when he comes on set. Not to say Arjun's not prepared, but Arjun's prep is a little different. Arjun relies a lot more on his instinct, which is great as well. Ranbir would like to rehearse the scene as much as he can before he gets onto set, get it right, ensure that his director's okay with it. And he's one guy who completely submits himself to the director. Arjun's instinctive, I may have written the scene out, he may have read it, he may have liked it, he must have done the reading, but when he reaches set, Arjun may just get a brainwave and says, bro, I'm thinking of doing it like that. And I'll be like, go ahead. I mean, those are the bits of magic in the movie and the bits of magic in Arjun's performance which you will see, And a lot of that is just Arjun's madness, So Arjun's a complete mad guy. I love him to death. And it's his best performance by far, I think, in this movie. And got lots to learn from him. He's again very, very cinema smart. So is Ranbir. So as a first film to have both these boys in my movie was a great lesson for me and a great help for me. Jacqueline was, she's a bit like Ranbir Kapoor, again, very, very prepared, very, very focused. She has a few issues with the language, but she can overcome those issues by with just her preparation. Like, she would know all the lines completely. Then when she would come on set, we would spend about half an hour, 45 minutes before every scene, just ensuring that her performance is correct. See, Jack's a beautiful learner. She's a pleasure to work with. She's one person on set who just, when she comes on board, everyone's just really, really happy to see her. She just brings that kind of nice energy onto set. And I think along with that was the spirit of our film. We just tried to have a good time. And Jackie was having the biggest blast in Langkawi anyways, compared to all of us. She was listening to music, wasn't partying that much, but whatever, it just seemed like she was. Really hardworking. She'll go places with this movie. And it's a performance I'm really proud of. It's a performance she'll be really proud of. And it's a performance you guys will be really proud of when you'll watch it. We had plenty of fun moments, from the point where one day we had a tsunami alert while we were shooting. Another day when I remember we went to the middle of the sea with Ranbir there. I was suffering from a bad bout of seasickness. So within 30 minutes in the ocean, I was dead. And I was inside the toilet and I was directing from there. Like, my DOP and my first used to come down, Ranbir used to come down, used to direct him from my toilet down somewhere because I'm really sick. So we've had really interesting days. Arjun and me also, like, Arjun was there in Lanka for 30 days with me. Every day with Arjun was interesting. I mean, it was a blast, shooting it. Plenty of monkey stories. We just had a really fun set here. It was a bunch of people. We were all pretty much the same age, give or take 3, 4, 5 years here and there. And spirit of the movie, we just tried to have a good time, and I think that shows in the film as well.
देख तू ना बचा तुझ में भी